What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jeffrey Samberski again, and welcome to another long-awaited review. So, I haven't done a review in a while, so today's topic of reviewing Toy Spotlight is the Talking Let's Go Yoshi. This was something that I've wanted for a long time in my life. I put it on my Christmas list, but I never got it for Christmas, so I decided to go ahead and pitch in, basically get the goal to spend $50 on, this guy right here at Toys R Us and Macy's. And sure enough, I did, and I got him. So, this is the Let's Go Yoshi. It's made by Jakks Pacific. And before we get onto the sounds, let's take a look at the sculpt of this toy. And I just have to say, it's incredible. An incredible sculpt right here. And basically, like all Yoshis, they, are like the Yoshis with the bulbous eyes and nose and everything. He does have articulation, his head can move, like so. Yeah, like that. His head moves, these are on a joint like that. They can move like this, like a ratchety almost. The wrist can swivel a little bit, I think, but I'm not gonna mess around with that. His knees can move, and so can his shoes. So I think he's got, I don't know how much articulation he's got, because there's a special feature that I want to explain, later on in this video. So, I'm going to, compare, before we continue with this, I'm just going to quickly compare him to a smaller 4-inch Yoshi, so you can understand how big this beast is. So, if you compare it to a small Yoshi, you could tell this thing is just a beast. It is a beast. So yeah, that's how big it is. There are a few pros and cons with this toy. He's got multiple pros, but the only con is, he can't move his legs due to a specific feature, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. But first, I'm going to turn him on into play mode. And as you can tell, he's got sounds. To make him say Yoshi noises, just press his saddle. Like that. That's so he can say his name. Sorry, it's yeah. You can make him say more things by petting his snout. And is this on Try Me, or is this... Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's on play mode, so... Yeah, that's the action I was talking about. He does a chomping action like he's gonna eat something. Watch this. You have to move his arms, you have to move his, arms backwards, to do this move. And if you press, his toes, on his shoe, press his, these buttons on his feet, the front part of his shoe, it makes sounds just like the It's-A-Me Mario toy that Jakks also made, which is kind of where this is from. Yeah, see, there's a sensor in his nose, so that when you do this, he'll communicate. And it'll make sounds, too. See, that's pretty cool, how there's, a motion sensor in there. And, he does play music from the game Yoshi's Story, the intro, as well as, a few of the levels, but I'm not going to play those because I don't want to risk a DMCA strike from Nintendo. So, pros, he's got really good sculpt. He's pretty big, too. The only two cons, or three cons if you count three, is, he can't move the top part of his legs because of the function where he does the chomping feature. And there's also, like, let's say the price is a bit pricey when you're getting them in person. And I think the third con I think about this dude is, it's just, like, you know, you have to be aware of where you get them, like, because sometimes, like, you know, I've seen Yoshis like this that don't make the noise in the box. Oh, yeah, he'll turn off like that, so keep him on. So, to turn him off, like, he'll make a noise when you turn him off, which I'll demonstrate right now. And there's also a reset button on the back of his head. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this review. I overall give this Yoshi a solid 4 out of 5 stars. So, it's a definite thumbs up. I give this guy a thumbs up. Definite thumbs up. Sorry. Now, why did I get this Yoshi, or why did I want this Yoshi? I want to recreate a old skit, like an old stop-motion skit that I made back in, like, 2019 or something like that. It was called, Yoshizilla, aka More Yoshi Drama, and it's basically where Yoshi turns into, like, a Godzilla-like creature and, like, it's just, like, causing chaos. Like, it's basically it's spoof of Godzilla, like, stuff, like, except it's Yoshi, because, this is the Yoshi I've always wanted, so I think it just fits the bill. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Let's Go Yoshi. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. This is Jeffrey Sabursky signing out. Also, very biased opinion, Yoshi is better than Marty. No excuses.